Woo.
Okay, we are live.
What it do? What it do?
Cool bean. All right, what's up, everybody? It's your guy Z Fly, and you know what time it is. We're still keeping it really hot all summer long. That's right, all summer long. Today, I have some great guests with me tonight. As y'all know, you know what I'm saying. We're still looking for the next real hot fresh host. That's right. We're still looking for the next real hot fresh host with the most. And I definitely have three very great contestants tonight. So we're going to learn a little bit more about them. Other than that, we have a really great show for you tonight. You know what I'm saying? There's so much going on that we're going to be talking about. You know, as far as what's really going on, with the Black Lives Matter and some of the things that's going on with that, and then so much more. And also, if you remember, I'll tell you that we have giveaways that I'm going to be telling you about as well. We're going to be giving away money. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Not gifts, gift card, but we're giving away money this summer. So you definitely want to hang around for that. I'm going to tell you all about it a little bit later. But right now, let's go ahead and let's find out who we have with me tonight. So first and foremost, we have Mr. Joel. Mr. Joel, we have Dewana, and we have Mr. Malcolm. But Joel, welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome to the show. Hello, hello, hello. All right, so Joel, tell people a little bit about yourself,
Hi,
who you are, what you do, and what you're about. Let us know.
hi, I'm Joel Ratner, and I dabble in a bunch of part-time jobs. I am a clown. I am a birthday party clown. I am an actor. I am a magician. I am a short story writer. I am a retired electrical engineer. I am unfortunately a taxi driver, and also I give out wine samples at liquor stores. Um, So you could say that I keep busy, but it's surprising that with all these jobs, I still have plenty of time to goof off.
Nice.
More?
All righty
I
then.
don't have no job and I always goof off, so
All right, thank you so much, Joel.
you're doing
All
better
right,
than me.
everybody. That's Joel, everybody. Cool, but okay, we're definitely starting this show out great. All right, and next we have Dewana. Miss Dewana,
Hey
let us know
everybody.
who you are and what you're all about.
So my name is Dwana Hayden, and I'm a model, actress, and a singer. I currently have an EP out called Holland Hotel. Check that out on YouTube. And I'm currently writing a book, so stay tuned.
Hey,
Okay, that's what's up. So everybody definitely be sure to stay tuned for her. I'm loving it. And last but never least, we got the man,
I love you.
Mr. Malcolm English. People know you're
what's going on, everybody? What's up? My name is Malcolm Live Action. I am the host of Live Action TV in New York City. We're a local TV show. We come on every week on Wednesday late night, 12:30 at night, which is really Thursday, but it's still Wednesday. Um, we just talk about entrepreneurship, up and coming artists, current events and entertainment in the world, politics, and all that type of great stuff. So I'm here today being a guest host, and hopefully you have a good time with me and have a good time with you. So let's do it.
okay. I love it. Well, everybody, so there you have it. So those are your three guest hosts for tonight. They're trying to be the next real hot fresh host. So we definitely want to know, you know what I'm saying, what you all think of them. So definitely let me know. You can DM me at real hot fresh on Instagram to let me know, if you like them, if you don't like them, or if you want to keep them or whatever it may be. Okay. So thank you so much again, all you for being here and keeping it real hot because I'm definitely hot all summer long. All right, so let's go ahead and get this show started. So as you all know, we get things started with our new segment called the Mailbox. And once again, all of our new listeners who joining us tonight, thank you very much for first of all. But also the Mailbox is here at Forever Live Young Entertainment. We raise awareness on male awareness. And basically, what that means is a lot of times people feel like males, we just supposed to have no feelings. We don't supposed to worry about anything. If something comes at us, just we're always be okay. But the truth is that's not really true when it comes to a male. We have feelings, we have emotions, we want to cry. You know what I'm saying? We want to cuddle up sometimes and just hold our teddy bear to him and cry ourselves to sleep. So today we'll be opening the mailbox and talking about this topic. So a lot of males are encouraging their sons, to have sex before the age of 13. But then a lot of males are shamed, they get shamed who are a virgin, after the age of 18. And that's like really big here in just the male species. A lot of times people feel like a male should already, have had sex early on. If you haven't had sex at a certain age, people look at you crazy, and people they want to tease you. For example, we have some examples. For those who may remember, the rapper Ti, he actually admitted to accompanying his 18-year-old daughter Deja Harris to the gynecologist for annual appointments to check her hymen is still intact. But the same man, Ti, he allowed his 15-year-old son, King, actually, to have sex early at the age of 13. Whenever Ti was told that, Ti, he just kind of laughed it off. Also, another example would be rapper Boozy. He bragged that he got a grown woman to perform sexual acts on his son and nephews when
Oh,
they were just 12 years old. And then, if you all remember, if you all are Bachelor,
Sounds illegal.
okay, if you are Bachelor fans, then you remember Bachelor contestant Colton Underwood. He was being virgin shamed for still being a virgin at the age of 26. So that's the mailbox tonight. I definitely want to know what my panel think. What do you all think about guys or males having sex too early in their teens, but then if they do wait to be a virgin after 18, they're shamed. What are y'all thoughts on this? Joe, what are your thoughts?
Well, 13 is too young to have sex. I mean, let's face it, that's too young. And I really don't know. I'm an old man, so I really don't recall what would be an appropriate age. I guess 18 would be an appropriate age to be okay to start having sex, but no one should be shamed unless you get to 40. You get to 40 and you haven't had sex yet, yeah, you should be shamed. But no, that should never be shaming. But too young, 13 years old, they just don't know enough about life, and you don't want to distort their feelings for the rest of their life, and create unreal expectations. Um, so no, and you should never shame anybody, no matter what age. I mean, some people have choices why they follow celibacy is beyond me, but people have their reasons. You want to
Very
go to
true.
Florida?
Okay. Okay, exactly. Malcolm, what are your thoughts on this? Like, to me, to me, whenever every time I think of it, it's just easy how you know a father or son, a father or mom or a parent could, what I'm saying, just be okay with their sons having sex so early, and then wonder if there's children out here, with my parents. What are your thoughts on this, Malcolm?
I think society, I think we have been conditioned to think that that's okay. To think that, all right, as a man, you should be having sex with multiple women at a young age. You should learn this. And then for the girls, it's the opposite. You should have one person and wait till you're a certain age. And that's just how we've been conditioned. There is no way a parent should be telling their 13-year-old kid to have sex. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, go to school, get some good grades. You know what I'm saying? Find your passion in life besides having sex. And then sex will happen eventually. Like at 13, I'm not a parent yet. But at 13, my kids have kids. My kids are kids, like just young teens. I'm going to tell them, hey, listen, sex is the thing. People want to have sex with you. You want to do it with people. But that's something that should be in the back of your mind. Focus on learning yourself, getting good grades, finding out what's your future passion or how you're going to help the world in the future, how you're going to stay out of trouble, go do some chores, you know what I'm saying? Not like, hey, man, girls, they're really fun. You should be trying. First of all, you would get the kid in trouble. They telling him to have sex with somebody. He doesn't know himself yet to know how to go about it. Teach him how to do these things when he turns 15, 18, when he can have sex at a responsible level. Teach him what to do, how to do it. Find you a nice girl. Find you a nice young lady. She has her head on shoulders. She has goals and ambitions. You yourself should have goals and ambitions yourself.
So 15 is a good age? You said 15.
What I'm saying is that things happen. Like
Two
what I'm
years
saying.
later, he's good, right?
No. But what I'm saying is that at 15, most likely people have sex at 15. You know what I'm saying? That's
Okay.
when sex
Yeah.
starts. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, like, whenever you do it, find you a nice girl to do it with. But like I said, don't be looking for it like as your main goal. I'm going to school to find some sex. No, you're going to school to learn. You know what I'm saying?
Makes
But
sense.
things happen, and we should live in reality. We shouldn't live in our own personal how things should be, but how things are. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's my feelings on it. I mean,
Okay, cool. Okay, so now, Dewana, I want to know.
Yes.
Okay, so now, Dewana, I want to also too. One thing is, people will shame males, if they haven't had sex. So now, would you date a guy who's like 26 years old or 25 or whatever, or what I'm saying,
Well,
if they haven't had sex and
I'm
he's and
I'm
dating him?
I'm 40, so I wouldn't date someone that's 20. So no, that's out of the question to begin with. But if I met a guy who was in his 30s and he just so happened to be a virgin, I mean, first I would want to know why he's a virgin. Most likely it's for religious reasons or that's just his belief. And I'm not going to knock him for that. Hey, I could
sure.
teach him something.
No.
I'm available. Tawana.
You just like to me, you too innocent. If you're a virgin and you honestly and you over 20 something,
Listen,
you too
he
innocent.
may
I
fall
take
in
you
love and I
love.
want to leave this thing. You feel me? I'm all right with that. I could teach him everything he needs to know.
That you gonna teach him a lot. You can teach him everything he needs to know because he
That's
ain't
my
gonna know
point.
nothing.
He'll be all right in my hands.
But too, don't you? But don't you also think? I feel like a lot of times people feel like some feel they rush their stuff. I think I'll do it kind of in a sense they are trying to kind of put them to kind of be with the opposite sex. You know what I'm saying? To
Yes,
make sure that that they do like girls and make sure that one that they do get married.
it's funny that you say that. Most of my guy
Yeah,
friends and men
and
that
then
I've been
also
with, they all stated that they've been with older women while they were children. Their first was either their babysitter, their mother's friend, or someone that should not have been touching them. And they realized later that it was like weird, but at that particular moment, they felt like it was the best thing since sliced bread.
I won the lottery.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
you are the man.
oh
You did
wow.
what? Tell all your friends you did
Their
what?
babysitter, like, come on.
You are the man. Damn,
Yeah.
my babysitter is my grandma. That can't happen.
That's too weird for you to bring up, Malcolm.
That can't happen with me, man. I need a real babysitter.
But I'm being honest, like,
Oh, crazy. Okay, cool. So everybody, go ahead. So everybody, so we definitely want to know what you all think. Definitely hit us up if you're on Facebook, Facebook /Real Hot Fresh, or if you're on YouTube, YouTube /RHF. You could leave your comments. I'll definitely read them live right now. While we're alive, so let us know. What you all think of this topic. So we're definitely gonna keep it moving. I definitely want to let everybody know. And we are keeping really all summer. This is the summer edition of the Keeping It Real Hot and Fresh show. So definitely we want to let everybody know that we are going to be here every Sunday. That's right, every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And now we do have our new platform, which is StreamYard. That's right, we're on StreamYard, everybody. So we definitely want to make sure that you do tune in and you do be able to follow us. Once again, on Facebook/Real Hot Fresh, YouTube/Real Hot Fresh, and we're even on LinkedIn. So listen, y'all got to copy that LinkedIn for yourself, because that's kind of long. But if you look at it at the bottom, you can definitely be sure to tune in and LinkedIn as well. That's right, at the bottom, at the bottom. All right, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and keep it. Go ahead and get into our first topic of the night. So tonight we are talking about just this pandemic. This pandemic has really just put a number on everything, and it's crazy because a lot of times you would think, what I'm saying, maybe a certain area, a certain country, or a certain neighborhood is being affected, but the whole world has been affected. So tonight we're going to be talking about careers and education. So we want to know, virtual careers and education be part of the new norm. Okay, that's what we want to know tonight. That's the first topic tonight. Are virtual careers and education going to be part of the new norm? Dewana, what do you think? I mean, do you think virtual careers and education is here to stay, or is it just a temporary thing? What you think?
It's here to stay as long as Corona's here. Coronavirus. As long as the virus is still active and we have no vaccinations, it's definitely here for the time being. I'm still, my 9 to 5, I'm still working from home, and they don't expect us to go back until October. And there's still no guarantee then. I mean, our president wants us to rush our children back to school, and I don't even think that's going to happen. I think that being home is going to be the new norm, yes. It makes it easier also for people who have disabilities. I mean, they're able to be more sufficient at home as well.
I agree.
Very true, very true. Joe, what are your?
Well, I think it's here to stay, and I think it's not a good thing for students because students need socialization. By the time you get to the college level, though, that's another story, and I think that they should have going to school at home in college because teachers can do their instructions with automations and not cartooning, animation, automation to see math and science come alive. But we live in a society that we want to reduce, reuse, recycle, and by people being at home, working from home, they reduced their need. Cars, pollution, the need for brick and mortar. People can get comfortable in their homes. They don't have the distractions. There's a lot to be said for it. In the younger grades, when you need to be learning how to get along with people and socialization, then you need for them to be alive in school. Maybe supplemented with some supplemented with some school at home. But yeah, it's here to stay. I think people are going to get comfortable with the new norm, and that's my 2 cents. I could be wrong.
Okay.
I think another sad thing is that, like,
I want to say too about this topic.
I was going to say, like, on-hand training for work, that's where people are going to suffer the most because you need, as far as if you had a mentor and you were out and you had to be in the field and you had to work on buildings and you needed that particular training, you're going to miss out because you're not going to get that hands-on training that you would need.
Well, some jobs it doesn't lend itself. I mean, in-person sales, people working at McDonald's obviously can't work from home, but some jobs it's just not going to happen.
No, yeah, sometimes
you can email fries.
No, yeah.
I personally feel like
I do know that like there are some big companies like Twitter. I think the CEO of Twitter has said that he was gonna have his employees start working from home from now on. Also too, as far as education. Now here's the thing that doesn't make sense with me when it comes to education, because I did hear or I did read that some schools, they're trying to figure out if they're going to have them do, either a bi-weekly format, where there are certain kids, maybe the kids from A through M, go to school this certain time, and then maybe N through Z goes at this time. But then also they were saying that children from K through 5, they would not have to wear masks, but children from 6 to 12 have
Yes.
to wear masks.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, that kind of confuses me, because I'm thinking if the coronavirus is so serious, then why not K through 5 wearing masks? And
Yes,
then
those are
also,
the
if you
most snotty
remember, they
noses.
actually said that
Like,
recently that it's actually right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they said it was affecting kids worse. So I think it's you're saying K through 5, they don't wear masks. Because then I was thinking too, like a kindergartner, how are you really gonna get a kindergartner to wear a mask all day long?
you
So
can't.
I just thought there's some loopholes in some of this. Malcolm, what are your thoughts?
I feel like not for kids, but for like virtual education, going taking online classes has been a thing for a while. Working from home has been a thing for a while. It's just that now through the pandemic, it's in the forefront. Everybody knows about it now. Everybody's doing it now. But you want your kid to have some type of like interaction with other kids. You want them to learn how to interact with people. Them being in the house all day with you, they're gonna learn their lesson because you're gonna help them out or whatever the case may be. But you learn so much by being around other people your age. So I feel like hopefully after all this is over, of course, hopefully it goes back to normal, and we're not trying to use virtual online classes for kids under like high school ages, because you need to learn how to deal with other people. When you get older and get into the workplace, you need to know how to, avoid arguments and
Yeah.
avoid drama and handle your business. You need to learn that, and school teaches you that.
Right.
I mean, last year alone, we spent more than 18 billion on online training, some type of education. So, I mean, this fits right into where we're going with technology. I mean, it's with social media, we barely interact. So now we have the coronavirus where everybody are staying home. You have to receive your education online. This just fits right into where everything is going. Like, no more interaction. Everything is going to be virtual.
Everything's on your tablet.
People
Everybody
are
needs a
dating
tablet
online.
in their
Why can't
house.
you go out and meet someone? It's like everything is just becoming so virtual. Like everything is just homebound, and it's just where it's crazy.
We can go on a Zoom day. I'm gonna order
Yeah,
some food. It's gonna come to me by
yeah.
seamless. Come to my door. You
Have your
order some
happy hour
food, and
Zoom,
we're gonna sit right here on the camera. And we're gonna eat our food together. And let's have a chat.
Yeah.
Hey, they're having, churches are closing. Churches have
It
been
worked
closed.
out tonight.
A lot of, yeah, I'm mumbling my words. A lot of 12-step programs, Alcoholics Anonymous, Narcotics Anonymous, Gamblers Anonymous, they've been having their meetings on Zoom. People that otherwise would be really up a creek without a paddle.
Yeah.
So,
I
in a
can
lot
drink my.
of
I can have a
situations,
bottle of alcohol right here and act like I'm in this meeting and have a bottle right
yeah,
here and take a sip. And this is water. Doesn't worry about this. This is
yeah,
water.
crash an online AA meeting and hold up a bottle. That's called being a troll.
Right.
Yeah, this is coffee.
It's gonna be it's a mess. It is crazy. Everybody, definitely let us know what you think of this topic. You can definitely comment in the comment section. I'll definitely be sure to read your comments live here on air. So definitely let us know. But yeah, this virtual thing, I don't know. I think that now as far as some people, a lot of people definitely would. I mean, not everybody, but a lot of people still will love to work from home, me included. Me included.
So,
However, I know there's a lot of people who do not want to work from home.
yeah.
You know, what I'm saying, they rather be in the office building. So I don't know. I
Not
think
for
that the
nothing.
more it comes,
It's something amazing
the
about the
more.
day-to-day hustle and waking up and getting on your grind, you know?
Yeah, I got to go all the way to the bedroom.
Yeah.
Oh, the sacrifices we make. No, but you shouldn't have to go on. I mean, it shouldn't be
You
for
got to go so
everybody.
far. I know that's right. All right, everybody. So we're going to go ahead and switch gears, and we're going to get drunk off the juice. So, of course, usually your boy Troy Weeks Music, he will do the juice, but he's not here at the moment, so I'm going to go ahead and hold it down for him. He got some steamy topics, so let's get into them. All right, everybody. So everybody grab your cup and get ready to get drunk off the juice. All right, so Naya Rivera assumes dead by authorities, but the search is on. That's right. Glee star Naya Rivera has been missing for a couple of days now. The U.S. Weekly confirmed on Wednesday that officers were looking for the step up high water star after she was late to return to the pontoon boat she had rented earlier in the afternoon. Personnel from the boating rental went looking for the vessel and found Josie asleep on the boat at approximately 4 p.m. But Naya was not on board. Josie was wearing a life vest when he was discovered, and there was an extra on board, along with the California native's purse and wallet. It is believed that Naya and her son were swimming in the lake near the boat, and as they were getting back into the boat, her son made it into the boat, and Naya went underwater and did not resurface. The Ventura County Sheriff's Department told U.S. at the time, following it, U.S. confirmed that Josie is safe. He's in good health. Captain Eric Busho of the Ventura County Sheriff's Department told reporters on Thursday the family is going through a very traumatic time right now. Deputy Chris Dyer pointed out that there are no signs of foul. During a press conference on Thursday, there are no signs of anything wrong besides a tragic accident. He added, "The missing person search has now been changed to a recovery mission. It does not change the gusto, and we will push forward with the search operation." Dyer said, "The goal is to Miss Rivera home to her family. Our hearts and prayers go out to them and their family. May she be found and safe and sound." I mean, this is definitely a tragic story. I mean, I don't know what to say about this. Just very tragic. Like, once again, like, my heart definitely goes out to the family as well. Do you have any comments on this story, or have you heard about this story?
I
Yes.
heard it a little bit. God
I
bless them and the family.
uh, I just have like a few questions.
We
I would
don't
like
know.
to know, was the lake infested with like alligators? Like, because it just seemed like so weird. The son made it on the boat. She didn't make it on the boat. She just went under. Like, did something get caught on on the repellers? Like, what happened? Something had to happen. Like, did she get pulled? What pulled her under? Like, what happened?
Good
Everything
point.
seemed fine. They were swimming, so she could swim. She went because she could swim. So I just feel like, what happened? Like, it's so like vague. They barely telling you anything.
Maybe
And then
they,
they said they the news said yesterday that there's no chance that they will find any remains of her body. Why was she eaten? Like, what happened? What's in this lake?
Bro, how many know that? Yeah.
Like, I just
I
want to
think they
know.
got to look at her health.
Well, that's a good question.
She didn't have a seizure. Maybe she had epilepsy, had a seizure. Did she have some underlying health condition that might have reared its ugly head? I don't
Okay,
know.
possible, yeah.
I'm just speculating. I don't know for
No,
sure.
yeah, me as well. I just find it to be so odd that her and her son was swimming. Obviously, she went out there with her son. She knew she can swim, and then I put my child on the boat, and I don't make it on. Okay, what happened to me? Something had to happen to me. That's
Something
all I'm
happened.
saying. It's so sad. Like, she's beautiful, and she's going to be missed, definitely. And it's just sad. I just want to know, like, what happened? What's in this lake that she didn't make it on the boat? That's
How
it.
old is the kid? How old is the kid?
He's 3, 3 years
Oh,
old.
Yeah, it's definitely
Very tragic.
Sad. I mean,
okay.
oof.
Yeah, so we would definitely, like if we get more information, we'll definitely, be updating everybody. It's very tragic. Once again, my heart goes out to her family and
Keep the
friends.
family in prayers.
Right, next on the list, everybody is it's time to go to Sunday service, y'all, and I mean it. All right, Kanye West reveals COVID-19 diagnosis. Family fears bipolar breakdown, and that's a lot going on now. You know what I'm saying? The bipolar and then COVID-19. Let me tell you something. Something's about to break down for real. All right, so millions of Americans feel that their mental health is being put to the test these days. But most of us are free to have a breakdown without the rest of the country scrutinizing our every move and an error to determine if we're off our meds. Kanye West doesn't have it. Last week, West announced that he's running for president. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh at that. That's very serious. Okay. He's running for president, and as is so often the case with Kanye, it was unclear if he was being simply indulging in an over the top public stunt. If the Kanye's are deadly, see, West is the midst of a serious bipolar episode that has led us have been public knowledge for several years now. The father of four has at about his diagnosis. In this interview with Forbes, however, Kanye passionately held forth on just about every topic except his but while he had no interest in discussing his health issues, Kanye comments over the course of 4 rambling hours. He quote, "I was told that if I voted on Donald Trump, my music career would be over. I was threatened into being in one party." He told Forbes when asked about his infamously fervent support of the president. He also quoted, "I was threatened as a celebrity into being in one party. I was threatened as a black man into." From there, Kanye revealed that he overcame COVID-19. He was quoted saying, "Chills, shaking in the bed, showers, looking at videos, telling me what I was to do." He said, "I remember someone had told me Drake had a coronavirus, and my response was, Drake can't be sicker than me." Yes, it seems Kanye is even competitive with other artists over matters such as COVID-19 symptoms. Drake has since revealed that his test for the virus came back negative. Despite his first-hand experience with the virus, Kanye remains an avowed anti-vaxxer, describing vaccines are the mark of the beast. Ooh, vaccines are a mark of the beast, y'all. He was quoted saying, "It's so many of our that are being vaccinated and paralyzed. So when they say the way we're going to fix COVID is with a vaccine, I'm extremely cautious." He told Forbes, "They want to put chips inside of us. They want to do all kinds of things to make it where we can't cross the gates of heaven. I'm sorry when I say the humans that have the devil inside of them." West also revealed that he's taken red hat off and no longer supporting Donald Trump. I can't believe it. However, he believes that Joe Biden is not special enough to be president either. Known Wyoming-based preacher Michelle Tabal, West has launched the birthday party because when he wins, it's everybody's birthday. With the intention of winning the White House in November, the more he discusses his political ambitions, the more it becomes clear that he's not joking. Needless to say, it's not hard to see why his family is concerned these days, and we hope Kanye is able to find whatever kind of help he needs. Okay, so that's a lot of that's a lot of juice for you.
Yeah, that's a whole lot of
I will say
it's
this.
all over the place.
I know a lot of
That was
times
like a whole
people
section, a
like
whole album.
Kanye are loopy and crazy. Like, oh yeah, don't look at Joe. Joe's like, yeah, but
Oh,
I mean, I
but
will say something he was saying. I kind of agree. I mean, because I
I
definitely
agree
heard
with the
no, but
vaccination.
listen. No, listen. I definitely heard about like the chip in your hand and all that. So I don't know. What do you? I mean, Malcolm, you're shaking your head. Malcolm, what are your thoughts?
I love Kanye West, and some of the things he was saying has some validness to it. I know that's the right word to use, but
Validity.
a lot of that shit was some bullshit. And you want it for president right now. Ain't the time for you to run for president. Let's just get Joe Biden. Joe Biden isn't the best candidate, but you know what I'm saying. He's less evil than Trump. You gotta vote in Joe Biden for now. Get him in there, and you running for president is going to take away however many little votes you do get from Joe Biden. So
Good point.
You just messing up whatever hope he got to get a better president. Not helping, Kanye. You're not helping. You're not helping, man.
I do.
Okay, Joe. Okay, you were shaking your head as well.
You know, I'm not really even going to give Kanye West.
What were your thoughts, Joe?
I'm not even too concerned with anything Kanye West does because he's just a whack job that dissed. If everybody remember I think his claim to fame was that he dissed Taylor Swift. The guy definitely off his meds, and everybody has the freedom in this country to run for president. That's all fine and good, but like Malcolm said, he's going to take votes away from Joe Biden, and I don't know about him having the virus, nor do I care. I wish him well. Hope he lives long and prospers. May the force be with him. But he has really good taste in the wife. Kardashian, whoa, he scored big time there. But, I'm not that familiar with Kanye West, but I know whenever he opens up his mouth, it's usually nothing really all that good. Saying that vaccines are, the flat earth anti-vaxxers that don't think vaccines have the word being validity. Should we go back to like smallpox or polio, or how else are we going to eradicate these diseases? And about having a chip, he said a chip. If you have a chip in your hand, you won't get into heaven. Is that because heaven has metal detectors and it will detect the chip that's in your hand?
Well, your mind is the most connection to your soul. So he could have, but he is saying a lot. You know what, Kanye West thinks differently from everybody else. So like a lot of us can't really like fill him out or like get a good grasp on him because he thinks so like out the box. But it's hard for Kanye West is an artist. His music always connects to everybody, but his words never connect because he doesn't know how to communicate through words, only through music.
Yes, I agree.
I like Taylor Swift, but I can't say I like Kanye West.
Oh, in correction to that, he made her famous. He was already famous.
He's been famous before.
This is true. They mutually.
Once he mentioned her name, it was over for her. She made it famous. She was.
She made it bigger. She made it bigger after that.
Yeah, larger. Definitely.
Let's say it gave him notoriety. Notoriety.
He had that already.
That was big. That was big for both of them, but both of them was already Grammy Award winning artists. But like,
you're not gonna take that away from them.
Well, I'll say this too. When they asked her about it, she was very mature about it. I would have been like that. Pardon, I'm sorry. I would have been.
She hate Kanye.
That asshole. She was very mature about it and said, "I don't really know him or why he did it."
Everybody knows Kanye West. Everybody knows Kanye.
West.
Kanye West was the guy who said that.
I think she know why he did it.
Oh yeah, but
he had an opinion. He just voiced it the wrong way.
But she was mature about it, and I really admire that she kept her cool. I don't think I would have kept my cool.
Yeah.
I would have been hard.
She still doesn't like Kanye West. She voices she still doesn't like Kanye West because of that.
Yeah.
That helped her career a lot. So.
I would have been hiring somebody to kick his ass,
Why, when you make so much money? Why even stoop to that level?
Just kidding.
Look, we're still talking about that. That was big for her. That was big for her.
She don't have to hire someone to kick his ass. She's
She better
fine.
get beat up by herself. Kanye West is the punk. She better get beat up by herself anyway. She don't need to hire somebody to beat Kanye West. Kanye West scared of Drake.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Kanye West not a fighter. Kanye West is a
Leo
lover.
comment. The fact that she won the award shows baby girl already successful. Oh, that's right. Wow. You know what? That I can't even argue. You all are so right. But so there, everybody, that right there is your drunk off the juice.
Drunk off
Off
the
the
So hopefully
juice.
everybody, you're definitely drunk off of that. All right, guys, so we're definitely going to keep things moving. We thank you so much to the comments. The monies, some giveaways, because like, so guess what? So this summer we are going to be doing a giveaway. That's right. We're looking for MVL. Okay, what is MVL? You ask the most valuable listener. And now to win is very easily. All you have to do is make sure you tune in to Live 5. Now we do live at 5 Wednesdays and Fridays. That's right. Hosted by Lolo and your girl Shanisha Monet. They do live at 5 via the Instagram live at real right here every Sunday at 8 p.m. We are doing the keeping it really hot all summer. Basically, sure that you're tuned in every week to either to both lives Wednesdays at 5 p.m. on Real Hot Fresh Instagram, and then be sure to keep it on Sunday nights right here on Yard at 8 p.m. And you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Be sure to to drop a comment, say hello, say hi, say I'm here. So we can see you, we see you, and then we'll know that you know what I'm saying. You're tuning in every week. So that's all you have to do to win this money, people. And just be sure to tune in. You know what I'm saying? Tune in every week. This contest ends July 31st. So once again, we're looking for the MVL, most valued listener. So once again, if we are peeping you like, okay, you know what I'm saying? We saw you in the lives. Hey, we saw you in the show. Guess what? You might get a win. So be sure to tune in every week. Once again, live at 5 via Instagram live at Real Hot Fresh. And then be sure to come on back every Sunday, 8 p.m. Standard Hot Time, right here to the Keeping It Really Hot All Summer Long show. All right, and I'll be sure to post this once again later before the show ends. But that's how you can win this money. All right, y'all. So there you go. That's the way. Once again, we have guest hosts tonight. We have Mr. Joel, we have Miss Dewana, and we have Mr. Malcolm. They are here keeping it really hot all summer long, right now, live in action. All right, guys, so we're definitely going to go ahead and get into the next topic tonight. Now, this topic right here is serious. Okay, so as y'all probably know, throughout the country, people are mad. You know what I'm saying? Black Lives Matter really just blew up. You know what I'm saying? There was marches everywhere here in New York, west side, north side, wherever side, there was a Black Lives Matter march. But now in a lot of these marches, there was a lot of, things getting damaged, whether it was houses or looting, but a lot of historical statues are
A
one
lot
of the
of
things that was
feelings
getting
getting.
damaged. So the question tonight is historic. Yes, a lot of feelings. So look, so the question is historic statues being damaged because they represent Confederate or racist symbolism. Now, is this a good or a bad thing? Because they may have Confederate or racist symbolism, but they also have a lot of history. So tonight, the question is this a good or bad thing? Dewana, what do you think? I mean, should these statues be taken down and damaged? What are your thoughts? What, I mean, talk to
Okay,
us.
so I have a question for the people that wanted to stay up, right? So they saying that it have a lot of history, right? And that a lot of these Confederate statues are soldiers who fought in the Civil War, correct? Yes.
That what they
Okay,
saying,
I
yes.
guess I'll answer my own question. Yes.
Yes, yes.
Correct.
So these statues are celebrating men who didn't really they were fighting for t- the South, right? They were fighting to and all of these monuments, none of them show anything dealing with slavery or anything. So the history behind the monument is not even true. If you're gonna have the Washington Monument, why don't you have, like, you don't see anything showing that he was a slave owner? So what are we celebrating? Like, if you're gonna have the real history and you're saying that is real history, have the real history behind the actual monument. They don't have the real history. What are we celebrating these men for? Why? Because they were leaders of the KKK? Do they have that there? I mean, they're really not teaching us history, the true history behind the monuments. So
Right.
I'm okay with them being torn down. If you're going to replace it with real history, I'm not going to celebrate a warrior who killed
Okay, and she
slaves.
said that.
And why am I celebrating someone who killed and
It's like,
held slaves? Like, I'm sorry, I refuse to do that. So yeah, burn them by all means. I'm just being honest. Like, that's how I feel. It.
Okay.
They want to say that we represent the free and we represent. They're mad that they're saying that all lives matter. If all lives matter, why do you have things up representing hate and separation and inequality? All those statues represent is inequality. So where's the equality? Tell me.
yeah, but you know, we all know that America is just a sugar coated hate land. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're not going to sit here and like listen. I love America. Let me not sit here and try to go,
Oh, we
do
love
the
it.
wrong idea. I
They
love
said the
America.
land
I
was
was born here.
confederate.
This is my country. It's just the fact that since I'm black, a lot of the citizens in America, a lot of other Americans think that it's not my country. You know, we built this country. Black people, white people, they had some slaves, and they had some slaves build the country for them. You know what I'm saying? So, and things get twisted up in history. So, like you said, if you think it's right to have these statues up, like for me, like you know, like back in the day, the times is different. If you had any type of money and you were a white person, you had a slave. You know what I'm saying? You could have been a very nice white person. You know what I'm saying? We don't know all the circumstances of each white person and their slave. You don't know, but the fact that you had slaves, it does make a mark on your history, on your legacy, and it should be known. I'm not saying change the dollar bill. I'm not saying change all the currency. This is America, and you know the
Why
history.
not? Why would they celebrate it to begin with? Why? That's
Because
the point. But that's
I'm
the
saying
point.
we gotta be realistic. It's like some people were like Confederate generals who they literally fought for slavery. Those people should not be celebrated at all. Those statues should come down. But I'm a black person, and you know I'm not a coon, but we don't know circumstances of every single slave one. If you're fighting for slavery, you definitely should not have a statue up anywhere. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
no, not like I don't agree that every statue, because everybody who's white, if you had any type of money, any type of notoriety back in the day, you probably had slaves because just by default, like I'm not doing this shit myself. I could buy
Wow, by
buy
default. Okay. Wow. Didn't hear that one before.
Listen,
Okay.
listen.
Listen,
You know what?
listen,
You
I'm
know what?
taking it all
I'll
in.
make I'll make
Said
I'll
by
make I'll make
default.
Kanye West. I'll
Okay.
make Kanye West. I don't try to say shit to sound liberal or sound right. I say how I feel to myself. I don't care how other people feel about it. I'm gonna say a lot of feelings is hurt. Your people's feelings are hurt in general about this whole
Yeah.
thing. Everybody's sensitive about it. And me, I'm not gonna sit here and say we're gonna change the whole America, but we gotta change what's going on right now in the future of America. The past is the past. You have to move forward, not
And the
not be stuck in
start
the past.
is by taking those statues down.
Definitely.
That's one way.
I think we need to distinguish between what's history and what's a memorial, a monument, or what's a recreation. I'm Jewish, and we know about slavery. We were slaves in Egypt,
Yes.
and the big thing for us Jewish people is the Holocaust, and we're not asking that Auschwitz or the death camps be taken down because it's living history. We're not making it a memorial or giving any credit to any Nazis. I don't want to see a Nazi statue, of course, but um, you could have a figure that's a depiction of a Nazi, and if they recreate, as a museum recreates a battlefield, yes, you could have not a statue that's going to memorialize Robert E. Lee, but one that can depict him in his duties as a general. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're saying, and like I'm very understanding. You know what I'm saying? Like I said,
Okay, so I'm gonna say one thing, right? Yes. Okay. There was one general that went by the name of John Pelham. He was slaughtering his own soldiers, and we have a monument up about. Like I just don't get it. So yeah, we do need to differentiate by who was great generals and who led their men just to lead them and to kill them.
true. I agree. That's my whole point. We gotta find out who was good and who was
He was
bad.
killing all the black soldiers, and we still built a monument. What, like, no, his own soldiers.
And that's it. And this topic runs deep. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is why people want to defund the police. Some people want to get rid of the whole police in general. You know what I'm saying? We have to
We
be
need
realistic.
police.
Listen, we need police. You know what I'm saying?
Stop.
Police was made originally to chase black people. That was
Yes.
the original function of
We
the
know
police.
that. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean we get rid of the whole police.
Yes. All police are not good police,
We-
but not for nothing. We need structure.
Yeah, they need training. They need to
Yes.
be trained in a way that's like, no, like, listen. Also, if you have a lot of complaints against you for doing reckless, racist, like prejudice, like, you know, profiling and all that other stuff, you should be fired. You know what I'm saying? You have to have a control. Like, if you have any mental illness, you shouldn't be a cop.
Yes,
And
I agree.
racism is part of mental illness. You know what I'm saying? You should not
We
be a
need
cop.
to just have a better system where we do better background checks. We need to have a better system with training. We need a better system after they suffer from something traumatic in the field.
Right.
Whoa, because just to like sweep things under the rug and have them still out on the beat, like we can't have that. I'm sorry, some of them get traumatized out there.
It's too much. It's too much of a brotherhood. It's like I know you're all in it together. Y'all all basically as family, but it's like sometimes you got to kick people out the family. You got to abandon some of these family members. Like, listen, man, you're not part of the family no more. You're doing too much. You're ruining the family.
There's a certain unity again with the police, though. I don't think racism is as rampant in the police department as people think there is. There is racism.
Definitely is.
There's Black America, there's White America, and then there's Blue America. Cops have their own America.
I agree.
And I think we need the cops because we defund the police.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
agree.
A home fingerprinting kit? You know, when your house gets robbed, you're gonna dust your own house for prints. You know,
Second Amendment, brother. Everybody get a gun.
Nope.
everybody get your own fingerprint kits. Yeah,
Fingerprint kit. Get your own jail cell. Everybody get your own precinct. All right. But we do need to police ourselves.
But, you know,
we
let me
need to have
let me read this
African
real quick.
Americans in the black
So
community.
I do have.
Sorry, Z.
You're breaking up, see?
Real quick. So on the eve of Independence Day, President Donald. Hold on. I don't know. Maybe I think it's kind of lagging a little bit.
You
Anyway,
good
all right. So on the eve of Independence Day, President Donald Trump used a speech from Mount Rushmore on Friday to condemn. Hold on. This is so crazy. Live,
Hey, what's good, y'all?
Anyway, a speech for Mount Rushmore on Friday to condemn. Okay. To condemn protesters across the country for attacking monuments while announcing he would sign an executive order to establish a National Guard of American Heroes. Our nation is witnessing a campaign to wipe out our history, defame our heroes, erase our values, and indoctrinate our children. Trump told a crowd of more than 7,000 people before the National Monument in
This is the
South
biggest
Dakota.
panderer
Angry
ever in
mobs
history
are
of
trying to tear
politics.
down statues of our founders, deface our most sacred memorials, and unleash a wave of
He just pandering to his base. Like this shit is
crime in our
ridiculous.
cities. Now there came from the president. Now I will say, for me,
I can't really hear.
Do you have a lot of windows open? Does he fly? Maybe if you close some of the other windows on your
well, I'm sorry,
computer.
say it again.
No, I couldn't hear what you were saying. You was lagging a little bit.
You're
I'm
buffering.
sorry, but no, I was saying that I will say this for me. Oh, okay. Y'all didn't hear nothing I said.
No.
No.
Okay, so let me try. Hold on, let me.
Something about Donald Trump. But let me say this about Donald Trump. He doesn't. He has nothing
Everybody
against
lost
black
everything.
people. He just thinks everybody ought to own at least one. Oh, that went over real well.
Yeah.
It was very derogatory humor I got.
No, that's him. You're right. But we still have stupid people voting for him.
Yeah, this country. First of all, the country is not as smart as we all thought it was.
Say what you will about him, that he's misogynistic, grab a woman by the you know what, and he's racist and anti-gay and homosexual, but gas prices are lower.
They are lower.
He's a
That
disgusting.
was Obama though.
Yeah, 3.5 years later, I loved Obama. Don't get me wrong. I think Obama was great, but 3.5 years later, can you really say gas prices being down is due to Obama?
Yeah, because during Bush it was like $5, and then Obama brought it down. This is not nothing to do with Trump. Nothing that Trump did in office was Trump's doing, except for like he did a little something here and there, but nothing serious. Anyway,
I don't know. Just some of the key economic indicators do indicate that the economy is better. Whether it's
how is the economy better? And we have 16 million people out of
now with the coronavirus, that's another story. Which is another thing he bungled. But before it, unemployment was reaching record lows. Was that a hangover from Obama?
I think that
there's definitely
we would like Trump more if he stopped lying to himself. If he told the truth and just stopped lying to himself after we see. It's like you could see the house on fire. He's like, no, the house is not on fire. It's still standing. It's not burnt up. And we could be looking at it burnt up, and he's telling us it's not burnt up. Like,
exactly. And still get votes.
Stop.
Cheated on 3 wives.
Paid off porn stars. Come on, this is the president. This is this your king.
I think that Z Fly was trying to tell everybody what President Trump was trying to say at
about Mount Rushmore and
Mount Rushmore. What he said was the history of our country is being ripped apart with the removal of our beautiful statues and monuments.
Well, what do you want from a guy that thinks Black Lives Matter is a dangerous movement? What was I don't know the exact words, but oh my God!
It's a dangerous movement.
Yeah,
it's dangerous because
you know his biggest flaw is that
we want to be treated as equals. Wow.
He follows the media, and if Fox News tells him that this is bad, then this is horrible. He just follows what Fox tells him. Fox runs the country. Fox and Putin runs the country.
Yeah. Well, you notice he's always like fake news. The media is this, the media is that. But there was never a president who used the media more than he does to his advantage.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, poor Z Fly.
Like I said, that burning building. He'll keep telling you it ain't on fire, boy. Go in.
What
And you
happened
know what? There
to
are so many people who believe everything that come out of his mouth. Like it just makes no sense. Just like the people who still drink bleach. The people who, yeah, like
Disinfectant.
come on, let's
Spray some Lysol in your
yeah,
mouth.
like
You make a bowl of cereal, put some Lysol in the
yeah,
bowl of
come on,
cereal.
yeah.
It was
And
safe from the
healthiest. He's the healthiest president ever, too, right?
smartest, healthiest.
Yeah, when Michael Wolff, the reporter, met him, he said he had just polished off a quart of Haagen-Dazs vanilla ice cream. When the first time he met him.
He got good taste because Haagen-Dazs is the best.
Well,
you know how this country's messed up? Because people would tell you that Trump is smarter than Obama, and Obama is Harvard.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Like, graduated from Harvard.
So bad.
And Trump's niece just wrote a book about how he paid somebody to do his SAT.
Trump also said that people are paying off Harvard to give them.
Why did he do that? Why didn't he do that? Why didn't he do that?
I'm not listening to him. I'm just stating. I'm listening to him.
Trump got excuse for everything. Trump's like a little bad kid. They got excuse for everything.
He is a brat who every day he feels like his toys is being taken away from him.
You know something about Trump too? You notice how Ivana hates him? You know why Ivana has not left him? Because she'll get more money as a widow than as a divorcee.
Well,
so she just bides her time, and he bites the big one. She'll get everything, and she'll get insurance money. If she leaves him, she won't walk away poor, but she won't get nearly as much money. And let's face it, how long is that fat bastard going to live?
When he became president, she renegotiated her prenup, so she's good anyway, even if he don't die.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but
are you back, Z? Are you back?
And that she was okay.
Yeah, we ever going to do 10 ways you know you ghetto? You ghetto when you make your own Kool-Aid?
No, you ghetto when only all you drink is Kool-Aid. There's no water. There's nothing else in your refrigerator. Only
no
Kool-Aid.
Water, no iced tea. You don't got no juices. You don't even got soda in your joint. You just got Kool-Aid.
You ghetto when your couches is ripped up and you use sheets to as your chair covers.
Yeah.
You ghetto when you go to a porn shop and not only pays gold teeth, they pull them too.
Can you hear me?
You're back.
Can you hear me?
Yes. There you go. Did you change your shirt? Did you have to change your shirt for the connection to work?
Yes, you look like.
I'm telling y'all, internet is the worst. All right, but listen, I don't know. I didn't hear the last part of the conversation, but I know it was juicy. I know it was good. Hopefully, everybody out there, you all as well as I did. But we definitely gonna go ahead and get out of here. We're gonna skip some things tonight because we definitely had a great show. We're over 9 o'clock. But before we go, I definitely gotta put this host, and they gotta let everybody know why they should be the next real hot, fresh host in very less words as they can. Let's start with Mr. Malcolm. Malcolm, why should you be the next real hot, fresh host?
I should be the next real hot, fresh host because I'm gonna bring the most. Is there more? No, there's no more. I'm going to bring the most.
No, look, I don't know if he was on me.
That is it. That's it.
That's good. Maybe I'll pose up. All right. Why should you be the next real hot, fresh host?
Who, Dwana, me?
Yes.
Because I'm gonna give it to you raw, no filter. Take it like it is.
That's
I love it. I love it. And Mr. Joe, why should you be the next host? Why should you be the next real hot, fresh host? Let us know.
Well, one, I think I'm pretty funny, so I'm going to, add a little brevity to the situation. And I think that I will add a unique perspective, like I did with Trump. Not only am I going to say that Trump's an asshole, you got to give him credit where credit's due. Nobody, I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm not dead in the middle. You have to be open on the issues and think about both sides. And I don't like Biden. I don't like Trump.
The least words possible.
You words before too much. A host should talk.
All right.
That's why I should be the host.
I love it.
There you go.
Perspective.
Nice.
Vote for me. Chicken every time.
Yeah, exactly. But look, I'll tell you one thing. I definitely may just have to bring you all back as a guest host because let me tell you something. Listen, virtual is not always the best because y'all had some great conversation. I need to hear every bit of it. So I meant to invite you all back again. And you know what I'm saying? That way I'll be sure to be on a better internet connection. Yeah.
Right.
So everybody.
Give it the Fios. You gotta get Spectrum or Optimum. You gotta get.
Hello.
Yeah.
So everybody, they definitely let you all know why they should be the next Real Hot Fresh host. Be sure to vote for them. You can DM me at Real Hot Fresh on IG or Twitter at Real Hot Fresh FW. So yeah, 2 places. Instagram or Twitter. All right, everybody, I'm your guy, Z-Fly. Definitely be sure to check me out next weekend. Keeping it really hot all summer long again. 8 p.m. right here on StreamYard. But before that, remember Wednesday, be sure to go live at 5 with Shanisha Monet and Lo. Remember, we are doing that $50 giveaway. So you can win. All you got to do is tune in to every show live on Wednesdays and Fridays at 5 p.m. via at Real Hot Fresh on Instagram. Then catch us again every Sunday here at 8 p.m. StreamYard is the platform. Keeping it really hot all summer long. I'm your guy, Z-Fly. Y'all definitely stay fly and not high. And until next time, bye-bye. And you all take care as well. Thank y'all so much.
Peace.